What would you do if you had a clone? Make him go to work for me. What makes you think your clone would do that? My clone would tell me to fuck off. We'd go halfsies. 2 days for me, 2 days for him. 1 day alternating. Super long weekends. Basically, nothing wrong with that. Probably play some games co-op. I'd like to say I'd do the same thing, but I know I'd be lying. Closest I'd come to that would be playing an online co-op game in our separate rooms. There's only 2 things to do when you meet your clone. Fight him, or fuck him. I know what I'd do. Same, I know I'd do some twisted shit with me. Fuck her. Glad I'm not the only one who thought that. Everyone did, don't worry. Use him for spare parts. I suppose no one would know, so it'd be alright. When bored you could always torture him for the stupid shit you've done in the past. The perfect stress relief. I was thinking more like if my heart breaks, I have a spare one. Yeah, that works too. Start a band. I was looking for that comment. Take her out. Violently, there can only be one. Take her life insurance first. Make her have an accident. Change your identity and get that money. Check myself for my scars. Oh weird, I hadn't thought of that. Would the clone be a pristine ideal version of you? Or an exact copy with all the same scars and marks? Halve my workload and bounce ideas off one another. I can do lines. He can ink or color. If you do lines, you won't get much work done. First of all, I'd clarify which one of the 2 is really the clone. That never ends well. I'd rob a bank and let my clone rot in jail. Not thinking. Have the clone do a live feed in public while you commit crimes. IDK have a twin brother, I suppose. Finally, someone who gets how DNA works. A perfect clone is more than a twin though. Yes, twins grow up together but develop different personalities. A clone has the exact same personality and experiences from the point it was created. Our personality is so much more than the genetics. Well, we would both enjoy and want the same things, so just work dual jobs, and use the money on things we love. Spend time together, help each other improve since we know yourself best, etc. Finally, a constructive take. Have my clone work for me while I stayed home. You are aware your clone would think the same, right? Now I'd make sure my clone was the shit and didn't ask questions. It's your clone. It's literally an exact copy of yourself. Otherwise it wouldn't be a clone. Damn, I don't think I want this clone anymore. Why is everyone acting like a clone is a robot who'll do whatever you say? The amount of people cool with slavery makes me disappointed. It's not slavery if you're the slave and slave owner. The clone and I would take turns going to work doing chores, so each of us would really just have to do 50% of what we usually would, and I'd keep my clone a secret. Kill myself. There can only be one. If they're exactly like me, then we just have to live with each other. I'm an understanding person. I could share my things and my bed, and I have been wanting to sleep with someone at night. My boyfriend is poly, so I'm sure he'd love 2 of me. Eventually me and the clone would develop our own personalities, friend groups, jobs, etc. We'd always be similar, and probably always a reflection of the other, but a clone wouldn't be a bad thing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Reddit videos.